Hey, 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 what's good, sports fans? What's happening? Hope your day is well. You're kicking it and chilling with the Sports Judge. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for supporting the channel. Sunday's blowout loss reaffirmed my belief that the Golden State Warriors are not the same team that won championships in the past season. The most demoralizing Warriors loss in the Curry era, the worst loss by far. Really bad loss, a tough loss. Good teams don't lose by 54 points, let alone in that fashion. I'm sure a Boston Massacre like that, one we witnessed, will take a few days to digest. Complete alienation, pure obliteration, absolute desolation. Extinction is what it was. My goodness. Find any word to describe the horrifying events that transpired in that game on Sunday. Murder she wrote. That was murder she wrote. I don't have any doubts the Warriors will make the playoffs this year by a narrow margin. They'll get in. They'll definitely earn a playoff spot. If not, they'll get in the play-in tournament. But they won't go very far. They're currently ninth in the Western Conference, 32 wins and 28 losses. The Warriors, once dominant, now find themselves fighting for a playoff position after a period of adversity, barely showing any signs of life. They have marquee names that the NBA sells, but they look mortal. They have the purest shooter in the game, but that won't be enough to win the whole thing. It's unlikely Golden State will be very competitive against the top teams. This has been a frustrating, trying, up and down year. They have faced many challenges. They have been through it all this season. And the concern with the Warriors is their lack of size. They're too small. There is no sugarcoating how tiny the Warriors are. And a lot of times they have found themselves at a size disadvantage. It's almost addition by subtraction that they go small. You know, they're gonna have to change up their lineup because they're just too small. And they like playing small ball. No one guards the three, so they give up a lot of points. They missed Wiggins' presence. Obviously, nobody got a hand in Jason Tatum's or Brown's face. They gave them too much room, a lot of space to shoot threes, and they lit them up. They was making shots. They were knocking down everything. Everything was falling in. I couldn't believe they shot them out of the gym the way they did in that game. This just isn't the same Warriors team as years before. To put it mildly, they got punked. They got punched in the mouth. The proof is in the pudding, as they say, that this team isn't it anymore. They ain't it. That was a direct blow to the stomach and a hard punch to the face. And just to let everybody know, when Curry is off, the Warriors don't really stand a chance. They need him to be near perfect every night. Steph had a bad game, shot the ball poorly, didn't even make a three in that game, I believe. I think he missed all his three-point attempts. You know, they are too heavily reliant on Steph. And when he's not cooking, you're in for a long ass night, as we saw yesterday. Without him, this is an average team. It's objectively a bad offensive team. The team they faced on Sunday is the best team in the league right now. Boston. Nobody comes close. Boston came out really aggressive and never let up. It's a team you don't want to face right now. Golden State ran into a buzzsaw. The Celtics are not just a good team, they're a buzzsaw. If there is one team that scares you right now, it's the Boston Celtics. I don't know any other team that's as good as the Boston Celtics right now. They just have everything going for them right now. Now that we know what we know, the Warriors no longer pose a threat to the rest of the league. Glory days are over. The dynastic run is finally over. Denver is now the team to beat in the West, and the Nuggets can defend their title. The Nuggets may just be, a contending team in the West for a long time to come. They are loaded, but so are the Celtics. I can see a Celtics-Nuggets finals. The Celtics have the depth. They have superstars. They have the pieces in place to finally win it all. I understand the noise around Boston, but Denver may have something to say about that if the Celtics and the Nuggets meet in the finals, and I can see that happening come June. The confidence within the locker room may be growing for the Warriors, but the Warriors are not in the top tier like the Celtics are, or like the Nuggets. The younger pieces of the roster continues to elevate when given the opportunity. But I mean, it's not good enough. It showed in Sunday's game how much the Warriors miss Andrew Wiggins. They have declined to give a definitive timetable on Wiggins' expected absence. Draymond Green's return has had a huge impact the last 6 games. Klay Thompson has been coming off the bench. Nobody is worried about this Warriors team. Nobody is worried about this team in the West. Right now, the way it's looking, they are a play-in team. They're going to be playing in the play-in tournament, most likely. And currently, as it stands, they are the number 9 team in the West. The Warriors are not going to beat any of those teams on the top. And things did happen. Injuries piled up. Draymond's suspension. So much happened this season. This is a former dynasty that is being counted out, of course, and rightfully so, because they haven't really done much to convince any of us. The game plan against the Celtics was just a bad strategy. Just delete that game plan and start over. The wild part about Sunday is how they got their asses whooped the way they did. But let's not act like they came into this game as an elite team, because they really didn't. They're not an elite team. They're not a championship contending team at this point. We're talking about a borderline playoff team here. Their struggles this season has been well chronicled the last few months. I'm not worried about the Warriors being this good team. 6 months ago, I probably assumed this team could compete with some of the best in the West. I don't feel that way anymore. They're not beating the Nuggets 4 times in a best-of-7 series. That's not happening. That's not who they are. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Smash that button for me. Thank you guys for always tuning in to the content. Really, really, really love it. It's been real. Checking out now. Peace.